Hello YouTube, I'm Cash and this is my video on Mount Borah. It's approximately 3 in the morning. I'm here in the car now. I was camping in my hammock at the base here of Mount Borah. There was this crazy storm. You might be able to hear the rain, but it's not so much anymore. It got super windy and super freaking cold. Good times. Most of the way up started at 4 in the morning. Got so much good sleep. I'm very exhausted. Beautiful view though. Not to the top yet. Getting higher. Still not high enough. Make a little video of this. In case we don't make it to the top.
I know, I'm gonna just take a picture here and
like this
call
is,
it a day.
This is beautiful.
So I don't have Johnny's keys. Well, it's not too cold down there.
Not down there is good enough.
Oh, and I have my sweater.
Oh yeah, and your sweater and my pants.
I can grab all that on the way down. Holy crap, though.
Alright, Mount Borah. Made it to this part. I don't know what part this is, but it's like before Chicken Out Ridge. It's just too cold, no gloves, too painful to get past.
If I die here, someone's gonna find the video at least.
Look at that view. Almost made it. So all in all, it was a great time. I hiked Mount Borah. I did not make it all the way to the top, but it was still a lot of fun. I left last Friday night with some buddies of mine. We got to the base probably 9 or 10 o'clock and set up camp. They had a tent, I had a hammock. I tried sleeping in my hammock and that didn't work, as the first video kind of talked about. It got super windy and super freaking cold. Still a lot of fun, even though I started out at 4 in the morning, which is super early. Earliest I think I've been up in years. So early. We left when there was stars out. It was pretty cool being able to see the Milky Way while you start out hiking. It got really hot real fast, so I left my pants at the base along with my buddy. He left his jackets. That was a bad idea. Turns out the higher up you get, the colder it gets. And it got cold. It got real cold. Towards the summit, it was just freezing. It was almost unbearable. I didn't have gloves, so there was this ridge you had to climb over. It's called Chicken Out Ridge, turns out. I chickened out. I didn't have gloves. My hands were freezing. They were just clammy and like unable to even like hold onto the rock. So I decided not to risk my life or injury, or death, and turn around. Still a lot of fun. Glad I did. You know, I wouldn't be making this video had I decided to go. and not been able to, and fallen and died. So don't be afraid to chicken out if you go. It's fine. I suggest going later in the day for that reason. It was just so cold. I was waiting for the sun to come over and it didn't. It took so long. Don't start out at 4 in the morning if that's not what you're into. I mean, also I saw like 7-year-olds doing it, so that's a thing. Girl passed and she was like, "Oh, good job for getting this far," and then continued. That made me feel really good about myself. Yeah, for sure. But it was fun, and got most of the way to the top. I hiked Mt Borah, not all the way, but still hiked it. I plan on going back to hike it, and my plan there will be to go sooner in the day as far as leaving to get to Mt Borah, and then hiking about halfway up, camping there with the sleeping bag. Gotta make sure you have one of those. Getting gloves, the right equipment and gear, and then hiking up to the top the next day in the morning. Probably start at like 7 a.m., not 4. That's just not for me. And then go all the way back down. You get a little more shape then too, because I had to stop a lot. It's like a little bit over a 3-mile hike to the top from what I was told. And I think it's like 5,000 feet in those 3 miles, which is quite a bit. It's pretty steep climb, especially the higher up you get. It seems to just get steeper and steeper. Then you have to get to the chicken out ridge where you have to literally climb over, rock climb with your hands, your feet, maybe even your knees. So yeah, overall, good time. Anyone that wants to do it, go for it. There's little kids that did it. Just, I guess, keep in mind the things that I've said. Oh, I also had this little like fort thing up there. It was pretty cool. Someone had like already made it, but I put more onto it. Made a nice little shelter area so you could just sit out of the sun. It's pretty cool. I might camp there. It's a little more than halfway up. Anyways, hope you're all doing well. Take care.